Stockholm City. We just got to Sweden on our way to Stockholm. We got an hour of sleep the night before. I'm working with the Mas. Now we in the Uber, fresh off the plane, straight to the studio. My man Jordy over here. How you feeling? Yeah, right. How you feeling, man? How you feel about Finland?
Yeah, Finland was cool. Definitely not the last time we'll be back. I think we made our mark, and shit, we'll see.
Yeah, man. So keep it going. It's day 1 in Sweden now. We got 4 days, so the party continues. So fast forward to, with no sleep, we go to the studio. We have no idea, we've never met any of the people that we're going to meet, and we're booked to work with a guy named Wilhelm. So we go to the studio, meet Wilhelm. I had already heard some of his music. He had a super dope voice, young guy. He was 20 years old. Kind of gave him the rundown of what we had been up to the last couple days, and went and got some food and jumped in the studio. And the studio was dope, first and foremost. Great studio. So shout out to Anders for putting that together, because it was definitely a nice spot. And got in there and talking to Wilhelm, and he was like, hey, I got some guitar chords, you want to make something with. So I was like, yeah, let's go. So got the guitar recorded and built the track around that, and ended up making it's like a young love song. Sound pretty dope, but that's not what's important right now. What's important is there's a bunch of tweens and teens outside the door trying to get into the studio because some little kid group or twin group, duo that are twin brothers named Marco and somebody said that they was here 2 weeks ago. So now it's a bunch of little kids that keep showing up at the studio trying to get in. And Will is trying to keep them from getting in. He's guarding them from coming in. But if you look, they've been here all day.
Who that? Oh, that's
trying to get in. Them right there. It's a bunch of little kids outside ringing the doorbell. They've been here like 3 hours, and it was way more of them a little bit ago. But it's a bunch of little kids, little groupies, little kid groupies. Watch your kids, man. Don't raise your kids to be groupies, because it's like 20 of them out there, and they need to be doing something, but it's a holiday out here in Sweden, so they don't got nothing better to do but to be at the studio thinking there's somebody here that's not here. My man Will, you handled that?
Yeah.
Tell him.
Just waving away the song.
See? They heard the song, that's what.
Yeah.
You told them to look away. Yeah.
That sounds like Shawn Mendes.
Oh, yeah, right?
You're like, really? Tell me more.
The next day, we went back to the studio, back to Bagpipe, and we got in with this kid named Isaac. And Isaac was, man, I don't even know where to start with this guy, but just from our initial encounter, he's like, so, who are you guys? Like, I don't know anything about you. The publisher just told me that a producer was coming and to be here to work with him. So, again, it was the meet and greet and kind of let him know what we've been up to and let him know that we worked with Wilhelm. And we didn't even play him any music. He played us his music and said, what his role was within their publishing company. And he was like, he does a lot of different stuff. He was like pop and R&B, but his sound was trap. He was like, I'm a trap guy. He's like, I'm all about cloud rap and, dark trap and singing and rapping, but in Swedish. So I was happy because that day I woke up and wanted to do something more urban. We had kind of did a lot of like pop stuff and alternative stuff. So I wanted to do something urban. And sure enough, he told me he wanted to do something urban too. So first song, I was a little pissed because I was taking my GoPro this whole trip and I didn't delete the info off the card, so I couldn't record this session. I recorded every session but this session, and this session ended up being like my 2 favorite songs of the entire trip. The song just came out amazing. The song ended up being called The Dark. It all started because Isaac was saying that he had just broken up with his girlfriend about a month ago, and he said he was in dog mode. He said, I'm in dog mode. I'm just purely about, going out and meeting girls and just having fun. So it went from, he was like, kind of like if I go out at night and like the moon hits me and like turn it into a werewolf. I was like, man, that's a great concept. Like, I think that's awesome. Like, we should run with that. And we did. And so it started off called Moonlight, and it was more so about, like, if he went outside and the moon hit him, then he got into dog mode, and then he was out looking for girls. But it ended up it just transitioned and evolved into another record called The Dark. And oh man, it's one of my favorite records. It came out pretty dope. We were all pretty happy with the way that it came out, and it happened so fast. It only took about 3 hours. Yo, this guy right here, man.
Oh, you're filming.
Yeah. This is my man Isaac out here. We in Stockholm. We in Sweden. He just killed this shit, man. You got anything to say, man? How you feeling? How you feel about the track?
Gang.
Gucci gang.
I feel great.
All right, man.
It's a banger.
There we go. Sometimes that's all that needs to be said.
Fucking selfie first, so I was trying to look hard.
Nah. So he's like, hey, man, like, you guys want to do another one? I don't have any plans tonight, and we knocked this one out so fast, like, why not do another one? So we went and grabbed some food and got back in. We're like, well, we did that song, what are you feeling now? Like, what kind of song do you feel like making? And he's like, well, like I said, I just broke up with my girlfriend. I'm feeling a little sad about it, so maybe we could make a sad song. And he's like, something Caribbean. He's like, I really like Unforgettable. He said, maybe we could do something people can dance to or, kind of groove to. So I was like, okay, let's do that. and he played the guitar, and I was like, you want to come up with some chords maybe? And sure enough, yeah, he came up with some simple chords within, he did a couple passes, maybe 2 minutes, 1 minute of playing the guitar, and I just chopped it up and looped it, and we ended up doing a song called Can't Love You Right, and it is a great song. I really, really like it, and I've been working on it to get it finished. But yeah, the songs came out strong. We finished that one in again another maybe 3.5 hours. Yo, man, we just wrapped up last day in the stew. I'm very happy because we ended up doing 2 songs, which I really wanted to do. And I wanted to do something urban and trap, and I think we did that very well. And I wanted to do something Caribbean and dancey, and I think we did that pretty damn good.
Delivered on both ends.
How you feel, man?
I'm exhausted, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. We did a lot of work.
It was a long journey.
We did 9 days, and we did 9 songs. Yeah, 3 rap tracks, so not full songs, just hooks with the artist in mind, and one the artist was actually there, and the other one we met the artist later that day, and he really liked it. So we ended up doing did pretty good, man. 9 tracks, man. We over here in Bagpipe Studios, just so you see the setup. Isaac is somewhere around here. He'll be back in a bit, but overall, man, I'm happy. This is bringing it to a close. We get couple more days here in Sweden, but we're gonna relax and go see the city.
Shit.
Keep eating good food, hearing some music, just vibe out, be a tourist. But yeah, man, that's it. That's it. We out here. It's live. It's lit. And we ended up going out that night and we had a good time, and that was it. The next day was Sunday, so Jordan and I just kind of slept in. We went out and saw the city, took a bunch of pictures, took some video, really just got to see Stockholm. It was our only real day of being tourists. Had a freaking great time and really enjoyed the city. The weather was amazing. Real eye-opening. It wasn't a culture shock, but it was eye-opening because the quality of life out there was it was cool. It was cool. People really enjoy their lives out there, and I can completely understand why. The next day was Monday. That morning, I had a meeting with the A&R director, or the director of A&Rs at Universal Music Group Publishing Scandinavia. I had reached out to him prior to the trip as well to set up a meeting. He was open to meet, so we went to Universal, sat down with him, and it was cool to meet and hear about what they had going on and the artists that they were excited about. And we played him some of the stuff that we had made on the trip, and he played us some of the artists that they were excited about. Well, there it is, man. Ending of a movie. We just left Universal Music Publishing in Scandinavia.
Sir.
Great meeting. We met with the director of A&Rs.
You did.
I met with the director of A&Rs.
I got nothing to do with
Jordan got a piece of it, though, man.
If Simo or MJ, I got nothing to do. I'm just supporting my boy.
I appreciate you being there, man. It was good to have a little confidence. It wasn't all about, the focus wasn't just on me, which was good. And he was real helpful and kind of, just kind of laid it out there for us to kind of continue to at least keep the line of communication open moving forward, and potentially send some stuff over for the artists that they got in the lineup right now.
It was a great meeting. We played music. He played music. He left the door open.
He played bad and okay music. We played good music. But our music was too good for the music that they need right now. So we'll dumb it down and make some stuff for them.
We'll throw some water on it.
Yeah. Dilute it a little bit.
We'll throw some lean on it.
So in the Uber, on the way to the airport, leaving this beautiful country. We had a very fun time. Yeah, it's very green. Nothing went wrong, man. It was shit. I'm gonna leave that in there. It was a flawless trip. Everything worked out pretty well. Good networking, built some very solid relationships. Didn't get the bag yet. We out here trying to get this bag. It's hard to get. He said they got more money off syncs than they did off streams for that artist.
I can see that.
Hey man, Sync World, man. He said in America too. Sync Life, so got a lot to think about. We got a whole lot on our minds. We go back home and regular life kicks back in. So figure out, we'll reassess and regroup and figure out how to attack it again from another angle. Straight up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Straight to the airport, on the flight, back to LA, and yeah, it was great. It was a great opportunity, regardless of everything and what happens from it. The fact that we went and met a bunch of people and made some dope records and partied and learned about the cultures and, you know, got to see 2 different countries and, you know, just go out there and live, you know, and be musicians. It's one of those things where you can't put a price on it. You know, it's just a great experience overall, and I highly recommend it if you are a musician or a songwriter, producer, whatever it is. Like, sometimes you gotta knock on the door, and sometimes you just gotta go and force the hand a little bit. Like, we could have waited and tried to wait for the publishers to fly us out there or the labels or anything like that, but we just did it on our own. It didn't cost a lot of money. The internet is the best tool you can have, and you know, it was a great experience. So I definitely will always recommend, like, just don't wait. You know, some of this stuff is a time thing, and a lot of this stuff can be time sensitive, but like, do everything that you can on your part to, you know, make something happen. Like, don't rely on someone else to make something happen. If you have the opportunity to kind of take the initiative and be proactive, then do it, because who knows what's going to happen from these songs. You know, we did those songs a year ago with Jordan for this situation, and a year later, you know, we're double platinum. You know, this is my 3rd platinum record now. You know, you see this one here. So you know, and that's from another country as well, and I think I have 2 more that I recently just found out about in different countries. So my advice is just chase your dreams, be able to deliver, don't be afraid, just always have fun, just always keep the music fun. Doing it that way, it changes things. It takes the pressure off you actually needing to, like, land a hit or make a dope song or do all this stuff. Like, just have fun. It's music, it's collaborative, it's you know, it's a passion, it's a hobby, it's a love. So make sure you keep that first, and if you really want to do this stuff seriously, then again, take initiative and just get up and go do it. Like, you know, reach out to people, make phone calls, go to sessions, even if you don't feel like it. Remember names, get emails, follow up. The follow-up is so important. Follow up. And keep in contact and deliver, and just, you never know where any of these things can go. You know, music is one of those things where, again, a song could be made in 2010, and, you know, next thing you know, it's 2018 and someone loves it and it's a hit to them. So just stick to it, and I thank you guys for watching. I'm definitely going to keep making these videos and giving people an idea of what it is that I've been doing and what I do in the music industry, and as a music producer, and kind of the experiences that I've been having and the successes that I've been having. And you know, thank you for watching. I hope that I inspired you. I hope that you are motivated. I hope that you have learned something, and you know, stay tuned. There's plenty more to come. Thanks for watching, guys.